You say you need a time out, think you mean a buyout, 'cause it's pretty clear you're on your way out. And though I understand it's hard sometimes to make up your mind in these trying times, yeah, I just can't accept you leaving me when I'm overseas with the heart so heavy. Think that I deserve the truth for once, not a guilty tone, 'cause you're not alone, yeah. You said you wanna come home, but I know you don't. So this time I won't hear it on the phone. If you got something to say to me, then say it to my face. What it's all about, why you're bailing out. Think you owe me an apology. Just say it to my face. You're sorry. You're so sorry. You're so sorry. You're so sorry. You're so sorry. Say it to my face. You're sorry. And I quit my job for you, even quit some friends for you, 'cause you couldn't stand it, me all independent, so you had to have me for yourself. That was when I trusted you, when I could add up 2 and 2, when you promised we'd be together, you, me, forever. Now there's nothing left to lose. And though I understand it's hard sometimes to make up your mind in these trying times, yeah, I just can't accept you leaving me when I'm overseas with the heart so heavy. Think that I deserve the truth for once, not a guilty tone, 'cause you're not alone, yeah. You said you wanna come home, but I know you don't. So this time I won't hear it on the phone. If you got something to say to me, then say it to my face. What it's all about, why you're bailing out. Think you owe me an apology. Just say it to my face. You're sorry. You're so sorry. You're so sorry. Say it to my face. You're sorry. This time I think I get it. This love was overrated. No more infatuated. And I blame it on you. I blame it on you. Yeah. This time I hope you get it. In love you shouldn't fake it. No, I'm old enough to take it. So just say it to me. Say it to me. So this time I won't hear it on the phone. If you got something to say to me, then say it to my face. What it's all about, why you're bailing out. harsh, but I don't know how to get through to you. Because you don't seem to know that you are everything a girl could dream of. Baby, won't you hear me? Don't talk to me that way. 'Cause I think you're perfect for me, just the way you are. And I don't ever want to leave you. Baby, won't you hear me when I say, don't talk to me that way. 'Cause I think you're perfect for me, just the way you are. And I don't ever want to leave you. Baby, don't you talk to me that way.
So casually keep diving into concrete. So bittersweet. Huh? Keep losing sleep while driving in the backseat. What's left of me? Drowning in what feels just like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer. Hard to keep the heat when it gets colder. You know, sometimes everything just gets hard. Sometimes everything just gets harder. Feeling like I'm missing some parts. Days just keep on getting much darker. Even when
What's going on? What's going on, y'all? It's your boy J Red Unfiltered, back with another show. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of winging it today because I haven't been streaming as much, so I kind of been going through life, and I kind of been slacking, guys. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I just want to kick it. I just want to kick it with y'all for a little while, and let's just let's kind of just see where this takes us, because I kind of first things first, first order of business. Just want to just touch on this weird this weird video I saw. It's just weird, just absolutely weird. It's I want to talk about that. But first things first, first order of business. I'm gonna talk about I want to talk about let's talk a little bit about Diddy. Let's talk a little bit about Diddy, and let's see what we got going on with this crazy guy. Because at the end of the day, this story is just getting crazier and crazier, and it's just let's just call it what it is, because this story is getting crazier and crazier. So the first thing is that let's see, I gotta be careful because I want to make sure I don't get no copyright. Okay, so first thing, for those of y'all that don't know, P. Diddy was raided. He was raided by Homeland Security, and this comes in the wake of basically some just egregious accusations that P. Diddy has gone through. Just some egregious accusations. Like, for those of y'all that were there, you probably saw that we went through actually one of these accusations, the legal accusation. We didn't do Cassie, right? But we did go through Lil Rod. Lil Rod is a producer, and that producer, he produced he's this musician or whatever that basically Diddy brought on to work on his Love album. While he was working on this Love album, he basically went on to explain that P. Diddy was just engaged in just this egregious sexual escapades that they were forcing him to engage in some of these acts, including but not limited to SA and potentially grape. But I think that this is really interesting. Because people like P. Diddy, they never get held accountable. So the fact that that someone like P. Diddy is now in the position that he is, does that signal the end of a mogul? Because they don't come after you like this unless they have something on you, or they're trying to send a message. Either way, what could Diddy have possibly done to garner this type of negative attention? That's just the truth. Let's go ahead and look, but I want to look at basically his attorney, and P. Diddy's attorney has responded, and basically, just with let's just listen to it for itself.
Lawyers at Gray Ritter Graham have fought for Missouri families and businesses wronged by the actions of others. As your trusted legal partners, we pride ourselves on delivering personalized solutions tailored to your unique needs, ensuring that justice is not
There's breaking news. An attorney for rapper and producer Sean Diddy Combs is maintaining his innocence in the first public statement since yesterday's federal raids on his homes in Florida and California. CNN security correspondent Josh Campbell is joining us now from Los Angeles with more. Josh, give us the latest.
Yeah, Wolf. Well, an attorney for Sean Combs blasting federal agents who were at both residences yesterday in Miami and here in Los Angeles, blasting what they're calling a show of force by armed tactical agents. The attorney describing this as a witch hunt, saying that this was a...
In case you aren't familiar, basically what happened was a couple days ago, well, more than a couple days ago now, but earlier this week, P. Diddy basically had two of his homes that were raided. And basically we got to see it live. They had his sons in handcuffs. They were talking about P. Diddy landed in the Caribbean. You know what I mean? It was crazy. It was like you know what I mean? We had 50 Cent grade A trolling. Like, it was like a movie. Like he said. You know what I mean? Just to give you the context of what they're talking about.
Overuse of military level force. Still, he says that Combs is cooperating with investigators. I'll read you part of the statement. He goes on to say neither Mr. Combs nor any of his family members have been arrested, nor has their ability to travel been restricted in any way. There has been no finding of criminal or civil liability with any of these allegations. Mr. Combs is innocent and will continue to fight every single day to clear his name. Of course, Wolf, the law enforcement action that attorney is criticizing involved dozens of federal agents showing up yesterday at these residences. This team of federal agents, Wolf, responsible for investigating very serious federal crimes. Sean.
And the crimes really were egregious. Like, we just got to be honest about that, guys. The crimes are egregious. Like, really egregious.
Diddy Combs, music mogul.
I'm the definition of.
Now the target of a federal investigation carried out by a team that specializes in human trafficking crimes. Two homes belonging to Combs, one in Los Angeles and one in Miami Beach, were searched Monday, according to a law enforcement source briefed on the investigation. A second law enforcement source familiar with the search warrants tells CNN agents were authorized to search his homes for documents, phones, computers, and other electronic devices. Armed vehicles descended on the property simultaneously, a precaution related to armed private security teams employed by Combs. His homes were searched by HSI, the principal investigative arm of the Department of Homeland Security, with personnel stationed across the globe, which specializes in countering human trafficking, focused both on rescuing victims and identifying and prosecuting suspected traffickers. This investigation coming on the heels of several civil lawsuits.
All of them were incredibly graphic, accusing Diddy.
Facts. I'm just going to be honest, guys. It was disgusting. Some of that stuff is disgusting. Some of that stuff is just absolutely disgusting. The things that he's been accused of, like reading through that whole document, it's just hard not to visualize the things that were going on at these potential or that were potentially going on, allegedly going on at these freak offs. You know what I mean? It's just gross, man. It's just disgusting. It's just disgusting. And then they talking about P. Diddy got cameras all over his house. So he got all this secret footage on celebrities and dirt on celebrities and stuff like that. I'm like, oh my God, you really are Epstein. P. Diddy is really the black Epstein. And it's just,
Of rape, grooming, sexual assault, drugging women. There's a lot of similarities in these lawsuits.
One of those from a former girlfriend, Cassandra Ventura, who goes by the stage name Cassie, alleging rape and physical abuse, was settled in November. In a December statement, Combs responded to the claims in all the lawsuits, saying, "Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged." Cassie's attorney responding to Monday's searches and the investigation. Hopefully, this is the beginning of a process that will hold Mr. Combs.
And let's just be clear. I just want to be clear about this, right? Accusation is in no way a declaration of guilt, okay? Let's just be clear about that, right? So there is no definite, we don't know if P. Diddy actually did this stuff yet, right? But when you have multiple people that aren't really connected saying the same thing, and then you have other people that are insinuating the same thing, and then you have other people that are going about in roundabout ways saying the same thing, this reputation that P. Diddy has, it doesn't come from anywhere. It doesn't come from anywhere. So even though I'm acknowledging that it's not an actual, that's why I have to say allegedly on certain stuff, because he's not actually, we don't actually know. And that's fair. That's fair. But guess what? All these people wouldn't be saying the same thing. They not connected. They all just have the same stories to say to get money out of you.
Responsible for his depraved conduct. Another lawsuit filed in February by a former employee, producer Rodney Jones, who goes by the stage name Lil Rod, accusing Combs of, among other things, sexual assault. The musician was not at either home at the time. His whereabouts still unknown.
This is a huge stain on his reputation, to say the least, and this really feels like a fall from grace for one of the biggest stars and moguls in the music world.
Now, of course, Wolf, the big question, what, if anything, did investigators find at either residence in Miami?
And I just got a question. I am curious. Can Diddy survive this? Can Diddy's career, because, you know, eventually the money is going to run out. If no money is coming in, the money will run out. All these lawsuits are going to get expensive. All this settling, all this PR, it's going to get expensive. Are we witnessing the end of a hip-hop mogul? Is it for the best?
Miami and here in Los Angeles, and how might that information factor into this ongoing criminal investigation? As of right now, Wolf, investigators aren't saying.
All right, Josh Campbell reporting for us. Thanks for all that. Let's bring in attorney and legal affairs commentator Ariva Martin right now. Ariva, what's your read on this defiant statement from Diddy's lawyer?
Well, it's something that I expected. Wolf, when you look at the statement that Diddy himself made in December, he has been pretty consistent in his statements that these allegations against him are not true, and that these individuals that have filed lawsuits are doing so only to try to extort money from him. That was one of the statements that was made after Jones, the producer, filed his lawsuit in February. So I think it's consistent with what we're hearing from Combs's legal team.
Where does this investigation, Ariva, go from here? Could Diddy actually be criminally charged anytime soon in this federal sex trafficking probe?
Well, one thing we do know, Wolf, is that in order for this law enforcement agency to raid both of his homes in the way that they did, they had to get a warrant. And to get that warrant, they had to present a probable cause statement before a magistrate judge. So they had to produce some evidence that they were going to find evidence of criminal activity in his homes. Otherwise, they would not have been able to get those search warrants. So we do know.
It's absolutely true. It's absolutely true. And I mean, I've seen people try to say that this is a distraction and all that kind of stuff. Like, that's the thing. I wonder when people say that P. Diddy is a distraction, and I'm like, well, they got a warrant. They got a warrant in order to go search this man's house. Obviously, something is going on. It's not a distraction. It's just real life. Just things happen. This isn't some orchestrated play or something like that. This man is being accused of some really bad stuff. Let's just be for real. He's being accused of some really bad stuff. And they had to get a warrant in order to go in that man's house the way they did. You can't just do that. There's obviously something there. I'm just sorry. They had to feel like this lady said. They had to feel like there was something there.
despite not hearing directly from these law enforcement agents, that clearly there is a criminal investigation underway and that they believe that there would be evidence of crimes in one or both of these homes. And if you read that Rodney Jones lawsuit, it is replete with very, very serious and salacious allegations, including allegations that Combs had cameras throughout his homes where he videotaped himself and others having sexual activity with sex workers and, in some cases, even underage girls. So there are some very serious allegations that have been made against Sean Combs.
How do these previous lawsuits, Ariva, against Diddy alleging sexual misconduct possibly inform this new investigation?
Well, one thing, Wolf, that was always curious was as these civil lawsuits were being filed, the question was always looming as to whether these same individuals making claims in civil lawsuits were also talking to law enforcement agents. If you're claiming in a civil lawsuit that you've been raped, that you've been drugged, that you've experienced sexual assault, one would imagine that you've also made those same complaints to some local district attorney, FBI, or some kind of law enforcement agency. So I'm not surprised. I don't think many people are surprised that there is some criminal investigation that is running parallel to these civil lawsuits, particularly when you look at the nature of the allegations. And again, they're allegations. Nothing's been proven in court, but they are very serious allegations.
Yes, they are. Do you expect, Riva, we may actually hear from Diddy himself anytime soon?
I do not think so. He gave that statement on social media in December, but now that his homes have been raided by federal agents, I don't think we're going to hear anything from him. We will continue perhaps to hear through his attorneys his continued denial of the allegations that have been made against him. But I have to imagine that his lawyers are telling him that anything he says at this moment could be used against him if
for the record, just for the record, I'm not a fan of CNN. I'm just playing them because, like I said before, like I said before, I prefer to, just hear what different different outlets have to say. But I'm not particularly fond of CNN. That's just, if I'm just being honest. Yeah. Oh, snap. They apparently released the body cam footage of them getting Diddy's drug mule. I guess it's the guy that's supposed to do.
And we start off this noon with the very latest on Diddy after his homes were raided by federal agents in Los Angeles as well as Star Island.
And we're now seeing body camera video after a member of his entourage was arrested here in South Florida. Local 10 News reporter Annalise Garcia is live in Miami Beach with the details. Annalise.
Hey, Christy, Syra. So that's not all. Some new documents were released today in a civil suit that were amended this morning, and it involves some serious allegations, including sex trafficking, drugs, guns, not only against Diddy, but against his son, that alleged mule that you were just talking about, and another superstar, Cuba Gooding Jr. But again, the new piece to this puzzle here visually is that body camera video. Let's take you over to that video so you can see for yourself. Now, this is Brendan Paul. He was arrested for possession of cocaine and marijuana gummies, and this is unrelated to that larger investigation by the feds, but Paul is named one of several civil lawsuits filed against Diddy as a drug mule working for the music mogul. So this arrest that you're seeing is separate from all of that, just for possession of these drugs, marijuana and cocaine. So now over at Diddy's home, still no sight of him all morning long. Thursday morning, a similar scene outside of Sean Diddy Combs' home as days prior. A black SUV blocking the driveway with umbrellas open to conceal the home. Our cameras rolling as Diddy's private jet is taxied away at Opelika's airport, yet still no sign of the superstar, days after federal agents raided both his LA and Miami homes. The attention comes after both East and West Coast homes of 54-year-old were raided.
So if Diddy wasn't with his jet then, I wonder, Did Diddy really send that jet as a diversion? Did he send that jet as a diversion to throw people off his trail? Let me find out that Diddy trying to act like a supervillain out here. He really is, though.
By federal agents simultaneously. The New York native, part of a sex trafficking investigation headed by NYC federal prosecutors. This comes after a series of civil lawsuits from former girlfriends and a music producer that worked with the music mogul. In a late February civil suit filed 73 pages alleging misconduct by the star and associates of underage sex trafficking, drug-fueled sex abuse, intimidation, and violence. So we've learned that those warrants have not been unsealed just yet. The ones that these feds went over to the home, those warrants are the ones that have not been unsealed. We also know that Combs still has his passport and he is still denying any wrongdoing. As soon as we get any update and more detail here, we'll be sure to bring that to you. For now, we're live on Miami Beach. Elixir Garcia, Local 10 News.
Communication sure has changed.
Guys, like I said, what we're looking at is just the fall of a mogul. And to be honest, I've never been a P. Diddy fan. Might be a song here and there that's kind of catchy, but nah, I've never been like a P. Diddy fan. I don't like him how he carries himself or moves as a person. I've just never been a fan of him at all. Never been a fan, but I just this statement is crazy. This is crazy. I'm gonna be honest.
What's up, man? You good?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, young brother, everything's good? Selling out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot. Mm-hmm. But you never really got my number, so.
Right. Okay.
My number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah.
It's 555.
Diddy's so aggressive. Diddy's so aggressive. He just be Deboing people. Why is he like that? I just don't understand why Diddy is like this. Well, I mean, I do. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm not dumb, but I mean, I understand why, but it's just...
A man is accusing Sean Diddy Combs of drugging his alleged sex assault victims. That's one of the new details we're learning tonight about the sex trafficking allegations against the music mogul.
We've also obtained new body camera video of the moment one of Combs' alleged drug mules was arrested at a South Florida airport as his homes were raided Monday.
CBS News Miami's Anna McAllister joins us with those details from Watson Island, as well as the Miami rapper who's coming to Diddy's defense. Anna?
Hey, Lauren and Elliot. Yeah, so right now we're on Watson Island, right down the street from Star Island, and that's because earlier today when we went to Star Island, we were told by security that we had to leave. So that's why we're here right now. And in my hand, see this massive document? This is about 100 pages. This is the latest lawsuit filed against Diddy, and in it there are some very explosive allegations. Caught and cuffed on camera. New police body camera footage obtained by CBS News Miami shows the moment 25-year-old Brendan Paul, an alleged drug mule for music mogul Sean Diddy Combs, was arrested for possession of cocaine and marijuana candies Monday at the Opa-locka Executive Airport. Diddy has been hit with 5 lawsuits over the last 4 months, accusing the rapper of sexual assault, sex trafficking, and abuse. The latest lawsuit, filed on behalf of music producer Rodney Little Rod Jones, accuses Diddy of sexually assaulting, harassing, and drugging him and others, saying Mr. Combs provided laced alcoholic beverages to minors and sex workers at his home in California, the U.S. Virgin Islands, Florida, and St. Bartholomew. The lawsuit goes on to say that during this time, Mr. Jones was forced to solicit sex workers and perform sex acts to the pleasure of Mr. Combs.
I have a feeling that this is just the tip of the iceberg as it pertains to unraveling whatever scheme might be taking place.
Spencer Cooven is an attorney who represented several victims in the Jeffrey Epstein case. Cooven says though the latest lawsuit was filed just last month, he believes law enforcement has had their eyes on Diddy way before his LA and Miami properties were raided on Monday.
That means that they've been interviewing victims, they've been interviewing people behind the scenes. They probably already have numerous statements from individuals that have talked about what happened. And that is what probably supported the request for a search warrant on these properties.
Celebrities sharing their thoughts on the Diddy drama, including Miami rapper Uncle Luke, who posted a video to social media this week claiming Diddy is being targeted after he filed a lawsuit against a beverage company for racial discrimination last year.
They done smeared your name. By the time you get in the courtroom, you lost already because you're sitting up there with a jury.
My thing is, when people say that you're being targeted, right? When people say that Diddy's being targeted, when people say anybody's being targeted, my question is, by who? Who's targeting them? By who? Answer me that.
Looking at you like a pedophile, and you probably ain't never touched a little girl in your life.
Uncle Luke previously said on We in Miami podcast that he would leave Diddy's parties early.
Did you party with Diddy a lot?
Oh, no, not really. I would go to the party and leave early.
Why wouldn't you stay late?
I go to the party and leave early. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know what goes on after hours, but
He wasn't trying to find out.
I wasn't trying to find out.
Diddy's private jet was spotted at the Opa-locka Executive Airport earlier this week, but his current whereabouts are unknown as the allegations against him continue to mount. And we just found out about 30 minutes ago online on social media, one of the women who was named in this lawsuit, this latest one, she was named as one of accused.
Real quick, Angel Marshall, appreciate your comment. Angel Marshall says, Young Miami was dating him and made it clear that she could provide proof, true facts on the evidence that was why she no longer wanted a relationship with him. You think so? I think you don't think Young Miami was complacent with it, Angel? You don't think so? That's interesting. I definitely think she has the proof. She knows. She knows, but she knows exactly what was going on. But I think she was complacent. But you could be right. I don't know. Let me know.
Accused of being one of Diddy's sex workers. Her name on Instagram is 30 minutes ago online on social media, one of the women who was named in this lawsuit, this latest one, she was named as accused of being one of Diddy's sex workers. Her name on Instagram is Daphne Joy. She is coming out and she is denying these allegations. She says she's going to explore her own legal options. As for Diddy, right now he's not facing any charges, and he and his attorney are denying all of these allegations.
Sorry about that, guys. It's always funny when the news gives their interpretation of stuff. So Daphne Joy, right? If I'm not mistaken, Daphne Joy is actually 50 Cent's baby mama. Okay? So this is why this gets really funny, okay? This is the part where I'm sorry if you don't have a sense of humor, but this is where it gets kind of funny for me, right? So so the woman was accused of being a sex worker, right? For Diddy. So this is 50 Cent's baby mama, right? So 50 Cent gets on there and starts clowning her because, you know what I mean? Because everybody, you would think that somebody would be ashamed of that, you know what I mean? But not 50 Cent. This 50 Cent has no scruples, and that's just the truth of the matter. 50 Cent has no scruples, and anybody that should really know anything should know that 50 Cent is one of those people where you just got to leave him alone. You're not going to put him in his place. You're not going to outwit him. You're not gonna out petty him. You know what I mean? Well, like 50 Cent is a menace. He's a menace. And you need to just leave him alone and just hope you don't get in this crossfire. That's the truth of the matter. But when he saw this, he made a bunch of posts. He basically made a bunch of posts about that because that's what's gonna happen. She wants to take legal action because because even people like 50 Cent were saying were basically calling her a sex worker, and that's just it's insane to me. But we're gonna go into more of that because let's go with that because I'm sorry, I thought that was kind of funny. I thought that was kind of funny. We're gonna talk about Daphne Joy. Real quick. Time says J Red and family have a blessed and productive Saturday today. Stay healthy and focused and motivated every day. Appreciate you, Time. Thanks for stopping through. Oh man. Let's all right. Let's get into this because this is the woman that the news reporter was just talking about that is allegedly a sex worker, right?
So a customer shipped the original negatives of a classic Elvis movie, not knowing the film would disintegrate above 40 degrees.
FedEx presents Tall.
Daphne Joy responds after 50 Cent decides to take her to court for full custody after finding out she worked for Diddy.
Okay, rice from my...
And by worked, I mean Diddy was paying to basically have her at the freak offs, and that's just. Can you imagine like that? That's embarrassing. But 50.
Rice cooker. I don't really have a fancy one. It's just a cute little oyster. And I got my salmon from my Ninja, and it always turns out so good. And I've got some edamame for the rice. Alright guys, so it's been a while since I made my salmon, the one and only thing that I can cook. And yeah, so I made salmon, white jasmine rice, edamame, steamed asparagus, and it's one of Cyrus' faves, so we are going to have some dinner.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
What would you rate the food, Sire? I don't know. What was your favorite part of the meal? I would say your favorite part was the edamame. I was my least favorite part. My least favorite part. Boy, you lie. I'm happy.
Okay, as you can see, basically her response is, I am deeply hurt by the lies in Rodney Jones, aka Lil Rod, and the lawsuit. The claim that I am a sex worker is 100% false and character assassination. I am retaining an attorney to explore all legal remedies against both Rodney and his attorney. This is what they're talking about. This is 50 Cent's baby mama. So 50 Cent, he's just a menace. Panda, what's going on over here then? Let's say Panda in here. What's going on? All right, interesting. And this is why women have to understand. And I hate to be that guy, but the truth is the truth. This is why women have to understand your actions can be held and live out for perpetuity. What you do can reflect, and it doesn't just affect you, it affects other people and the people that are connected to you. So when you put yourselves in these compromising situations, do you not care? Do you not care? Now your kid gotta see this. Now your kid gotta see this. Your baby daddy gotta see this. And it's 50 Cent. So yeah, he gonna clown you. 50 Cent gonna clown you. And it's like, it's just crazy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Time says, I believe that Diddy and Jay-Z has something to do with 50 Cent's baby mama coming out. And the $1 million question is, who is taking care of Sire when she is working with Diddy as a so-called sex worker? That's a good question. That's a really good question. It's a really good question. It's a really good question, actually. I'm not gonna lie, it's a really good question. Because I mean, she clearly ain't thinking about her son and she doing all that. I mean, if we just being for real. If we really being for real, she's not thinking about her kid, because she wouldn't put herself put herself in a predicament to even be around something like that if she really cared. And that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. I don't believe it's kind of like the women that go to Freaknik. You know what I mean? Do you not and then they upset about what could potentially be or what could potentially come out. You know what I mean? It's just
Believe me when I say
I'm in pain.
I don't know. That's just crazy. Sorry about that. And then this is what she said to 50 Cent. And then we're gonna go and we're gonna look at what 50 Cent said to her that brought on that response. But we're gonna look at that in a second. But this is what she says. She says, everything is a joke to you until our safety is compromised, which is happening now. You are wreaking real havoc. I told you he's a menace. Wreaking real havoc, frenzy, and chaos onto people's lives. How would you feel if Sire was the one in handcuffs for nothing? Okay, look here. First of all, she crazy, because what do you mean? They're not in handcuffs for nothing. They're not in handcuffs for nothing. They've been accused of something egregious. And that's just, I don't know. I mean, I feel you. Said, we moved to New York to give you the opportunity to be a father to your son, and you saw him 10 times out of the 2 years that we lived 1 mile away from you. I am tired of uploading and protecting an image to our son that you have never even earned. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm gonna be honest. That's crazy, because if you didn't see, like I said, I mean, we're gonna look at what 50 Cent said, but basically he was just like, hold on, just real quick. Because 50 Cent is a menace. So many memes. Sorry about this, guys. I'm trying. I'm winging it. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Basically, bro, he is the worst. So this this is what 50 Cent basically posted when this is what 50 Cent posted when Daphne Joy was named in the whatchamacallit. He says, I didn't know you were a sex worker. You little sex worker. He said, basically he was just saying, this shit is a movie. That's basically what he was saying, right? And that's where her response comes on. Because basically, 50 Cent, it was somewhere where he had made a comment. He made a comment basically, and the comment was about how she moved to New York, to basically become a sex worker for him, for Diddy and all that kind of stuff. Right? Because like 50 Cent is like the type of person where I don't understand why all these people think that they can be him. He doesn't lose. Remember Tierra Marie? Do y'all remember Tierra Marie when she tried that? And and ended up losing, and then ended up having to pay him, and he's still trying to get his money back. 50 don't lose. I'm just saying. Time says where all the sex workers pass out pass out this pink pill or pink cocaine allergy. That's funny. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest, guys. So that's enough about Diddy for now. I want to have a conversation though about something crazy that I saw. Yeah, crazy that I saw that I thought was really interesting.
Mother-in-law and my son. Mother.
Let's take a look at this because I think that this is a really, really interesting, circumstance that they find themselves in, guys.
Law and my son.
Scenario, right? This guy is married. He's married to a woman, right? Married to a woman. He's developed a very, very close relationship to his wife's mother, and it makes other people uncomfortable. And I think that that's interesting because normally what we see a lot of the women, the moms, making the relationship hard or coming between the relationship, but real quick, Time says, why don't she say don't send? Why don't she say don't send me? Stop sending me child support money. Sire, if that's the case, the women that do bad things make excuses for their bad things, but will still take the 50 cent evil money. Yeah, that's true. That's true. They'll hate you, but they'll call you all kinds of deadbeats, all kind of evil, all kind of scum, all kind of dog this, but they'll take your dog money though. That's the truth. That's the truth. Yeah, you're right. But like I was saying, so this woman, she has a very, it's like the opposite. Normally we see women, like older women, making it hard and interfering in a relationship. But this woman has gotten so close with the guy that she's interfering in the relationship. So I mean, let's just
Two, kick, back, boom.
Okay, how
You
many
were
times
close.
back? I
You
was
was about
close,
to do it.
right?
Just
Okay.
once that
One.
left foot touches, then we come back forward.
Oh, okay. Come on. It doesn't matter.
Yes,
As long
it
as we
does.
just
If
kick,
I go right,
man.
you go left. I can't.
Okay.
We gotta zag together. You can't zig and I can't zag. It's gotta be.
And just while we watching this, guys, I want you to think about something. While we watching this, I want you to let me know. Do y'all think he knocking this lady down? I just want to know. Inquiring minds would like to know. I'd like to know what y'all think. Do y'all think he knocking this lady down?
We gotta be one.
What
Come
thing is
on.
that? Okay.
Okay, so we'll do that part again. All right.
Okay.
And then we'll move on. We'll make sure we got that locked down.
Is more to this dance?
There's a lot more.
Uh-oh. Who's the choreographer?
What happened?
Nothing. We're talking. Yes.
Like you guys. Some encouragement would be nice.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Just a little bit.
Do you not think that it's weird that this man would let his pregnant wife drive? He would let his pregnant wife drive, but he wants to drive her mother. That's weird. And that's why I'm asking, do y'all think that he's knocking this lady down? I really want to know. Because that is weird. Why, as a husband, would you ever feel that it's appropriate for you to let your pregnant wife drive? But then at the same time, you want to drive her mother? That's weird. That is weird. I'm sorry. That's weird. Tom says, would you take money from a father that raped your mother? But these women would take money. Yeah, that's true. No, that's absolutely true. These type of men, these women have no morals. They put that man in prison, but they take the money. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these people, they don't have morals and standards and principles. I mean, a lot of that thing just goes down to having principles. And, you know, I think we've already proven on this channel that, especially when it comes to the black community, principles is not really an area where we shine. You know what I mean? All right, so, yeah, I get what you're saying. I definitely get what you're saying. Yeah, but I just think it's weird. I think it's weird as a husband for you to sit there and make your pregnant wife, and I'm not just talking about, she's not just a little pregnant, she's a lot of pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Like that woman look like she ready to pop, and you sit there, you gonna make her drive. Like that's just weak to me. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion though. This is my opinion. I think dudes, like, you know what I mean? And I, like as a single guy myself, and like somebody that doesn't really have a lot of hope for marriage and all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna be honest with you. It does kind of like grind my gears to see guys that basically have those types of situations just wasted and just, you know what I mean? It's just crazy. I mean, sorry, maybe I don't know. I don't want to sound like no hater or nothing, but I'm just saying, it's just like, why are you like that? Why are you like that? That's just weak, in my opinion. Really interesting, and just I don't know. This is why people have such a strong stance, and why there's a strong stereotype about these modern relationships and these modern women. But not just modern women that's an issue. Modern men can be an issue too. Men with this modern mindset, you know, this whole, I need the woman to pull, you know, the what are you bringing to the table, all that kind of stuff. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. It's just gross. It's really gross. Women should contribute and women should bring to the table, but women don't bring to the table what men bring to the table, and men don't bring to the table what women should bring to the table. So at the end of the day, why are you putting the expectations and treating these women like they you? Like, why? Like, why are you treating these women like they you? Why are you putting the same expectations as you? You know what I'm saying? Like this dude literally, instead of helping his pregnant wife, the woman that's holding his children, the woman that's holding his seed, His seed, growing his seed. He sends his mama to help her out while he sits there and practices a dance with her mama. That's weird. That's weird. And I'm going to be honest. I think he knocking her down. That's what I think. That's what I think. I think that they got some fugazi business going on between them. They entangled in some kind of way. That's weird. Tom says, this is 2024. The men are truly mom boys. They're not having a father in his life, and his mother should have said something. But that's these selfish mothers today. Yeah, and that's true. That's true. Because, yeah, and it's like, and now it's basically like he's so bad. It's like even he's so much of a mama's boy that even his mom, his regular mom isn't enough. So now his mom isn't around as much. So now he done replaced his mom. You know what I mean? With his wife's mom, and now he's neglecting his wife's mom for his mom. I mean, he's neglecting his wife for her mom. He's like this is. Thank you, Tom, because this is exactly what we're looking at. This is a prime example of a mama's boy. It's the truth. That's just weird. I'm sorry. Angel Marshall says women get labeled as gold diggers anyway, but it's just about trust. But that isn't always given. I mean, yeah, and I mean, yeah, and I feel like I have multiple positions on that because I think that women aren't necessarily. I think that the gold digger label isn't really as fair as people assign it out to be. I think that it's kind of like a mistitle, kind of like where a lot of women are labeled as 304s when they don't really have sex for money. You know what I mean? So it's like what you really mean to call them is like slutty, not or promiscuous, and not like a 304. But when I say that, I say that to say that I don't agree with the fact that a lot of women are labeled as gold diggers. And I think that what a lot of people call being a gold digger is actually just women, is just female nature in general, which is that they, you know what I mean? They want to be protected and provided for. And part of that involves money. So of course, you know what I mean? It's like money is a factor. You know what I mean? It's a factor. It's a factor. And I think that, you do need to have that trust. That's what it is. It's just about what's more to it than that. And Tom says there is no way in hell I leave my pregnant wife, especially leave her to drive another car, like driving Miss Daisy. What if something happened? Yeah, I agree, and that's whack. Yeah, what he did was whack. I agree. I don't know how I don't know how he's comfortable with himself. If I'm being honest, he's really trash. If we really being honest, he's really like when I talk about the worst in society, people like him fall into that category, and that's just my opinion. People like him fall into that category because you the type of man that make black men look bad. You know what I mean? You make black men look bad because guess what? Black men, when we go out and we move the way we move, we are a representation of the culture. So people like him, he makes everybody look bad. We need to get to a point in society where we truly shame people that behave like the way he does. Men should not be tolerating that type of behavior from other men. Men have always been known to call out other men for that type of behavior. And we really need to get back to that. And not just calling out men for bad behavior, you know, or for not doing what you think that they should do. You know what I mean? I'm talking about like we need to like set a real standard and really start calling out men for not, you know what I mean, for going against that standard, because this kind of stuff just makes us look bad. This man is sitting up here getting fed cupcakes while his pregnant wife is going around for the baby shower. He's more focused on his mother-in-law than he is his own pregnant wife. What in the Oedipus complex is going on right now?
That we are going to
Time says women are truly selfish and attention seekers. A lot are. Yeah, I mean, a lot are. I mean, I don't know if they're truly selfish. I think that they are selfish, but I don't think it's truly selfish. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? Like, hopefully you get what I'm saying. But yeah, I mean, women like attention. I mean, I don't hate women for their ways and their nature. It's just, you know what I mean? It's just some of them don't know how to control it, and when they don't know how to control it, they turn into hyenas. And when they turn into hyenas, we got to call them out. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't think, and honestly, you know what I mean? I know we always get into that, but, you know, apparently I'm learning that, you know, we got to be more clear about what we say, because I got to stop assuming that people understand what it means when you're talking in general versus literally saying all. Nobody's saying all women are truly selfish and attention seekers. At least I'm not. I'm just saying that there are women that are selfish and attention seekers. You know what I mean? But of course, there are exceptions. There are women that aren't selfish. There are women that are selfless. You know what I mean? But I do believe that it's inherently in a woman's nature to be selfish. It's self-preservation. That's one of the ways that they had to survive. You know what I mean? Time says trust isn't given. It's not like respect. Trust can be given a use by people. Respect is lost once you lose it. Yeah, that's true. Can you expound on that a little bit more? I think I kind of get what you're saying, but yeah, go into a little bit more detail if you don't mind. I do kind of get what you're saying though.
Surprise y'all with.
By the way, I appreciate y'all comments and everybody watching. Thanks for coming through. My bad. Like I said, I'm slipping. I just want to say I appreciate all of you. Tom says, when I talk about my child, my wife will say my child. Oh yeah, when I talk about our child, my wife will say my child. Yeah. That is true. That's valid. That's valid. I'm not gonna argue with you on that. That's valid. Yeah, they'll hit you with that my kid real quick. You can hear it. You just listen to it. Yeah, but I appreciate you guys for watching though. Thanks. You know what I mean? You could be, like I said, you guys could be doing anything. You could be anywhere, but you know, you rocking it out with me. So I appreciate you. Thank you. Hope you guys are having a great Saturday. That's insane, guys. Can you believe that? Can you believe what we just watched? Time says it's not like I would treat my bad. My mom is my mom. but the woman I married became the centerpiece of my life now. And that's actually how I look at it. I look at it like once you become married, and that's why I criticize a lot of men for being weak, because at the end of the day, what you have to understand is when you get married, your wife is your priority. That's your priority. Your mom is not your priority anymore. You can't sit there and be picking your wife, your mom over your wife. Your wife is your priority. And that's just what I believe. That's what I believe. I don't believe that men should be like, whenever you see the videos of men that can't pick between they mother and they wife or they partner. And I'm like, well, your wife comes first, buddy. I don't understand that. And it's just like, no, you don't need to be checking your wife. Check your mom. Check your mom. Because if she can't accept who you choose to marry, then she's not accepting you. She don't respect you. Now look at that. Now his mom got to be sitting there encouraging his wife while he over there dancing and polluting and basically, basically flirting with the mother-in-law. That's insane to me. That's insane. Angel says consistent and motivated women can find other values like jobs. Like I'm in college right now, online student. I have money. Men ask for money. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. I can't understand why men are. Yeah, and that's another bad thing about these new age men. I've never personally understood why men feel so comfortable asking women for money nowadays. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. But yeah, yeah. I hate that you got to deal with that. They shouldn't men shouldn't be asking women for money. That's just my opinion. That's really just my opinion. But I do think you're right. I mean, I think it actually we're better off when women do look at other values, but a lot of women nowadays just don't look at values at all. If we're really being honest, they don't really look at values until after they done already had their kids. They done already been through a lot of trauma. They've already gone through a lot of the worst things already, to the point where it's created these negative experiences of giving them a jaded outlook on life. Now they started appreciating values. You know what I mean? But if we were able to somehow frame and get this culture to actually celebrate and teach women while they were younger to value values and value morals and value principle before you create life with somebody, then maybe as the black community, the American black community at least, maybe we wouldn't be the way we are now. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Tom says, Angel, good luck. My wife will tell you that money is nowhere better than a family. That's real. That's real. Unless you're the man, because men, we need money in order to take care of our family. So I guess the priority is still the family. A man's priority, Tom says, a man's priority is his family. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but just to be fair, Tom, a lot of these guys are tigers out here. They don't care about no family. They don't care about family. A lot of these guys are tigers out here. You know what I mean? Everybody's not a lion. You know what I mean? A lot of these guys are tigers. They're not tripping off no family. Tom says that's why you needed Pops at that party. Yeah. That's just really unfortunate. I hate that for that woman. I'm gonna be honest. I hate that for her. I hate that for her because, like I said, like, just for him to yeah. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's all right. Well, let's keep it going and let's check out this other video. Let's check out this other video and see what y'all opinions on this is.
Then I gave him a hall pass, but here's the reason why. So after.
So basically, this is a video about a couple, and this woman, she cheated on her husband, but she tried to give him a hall pass, and I want to hear what you guys think about this.
So after I cheated on my husband, I gave him a hall pass. But here's the reason why I did that. Is because I didn't want to take the responsibility of getting rid of all demons that I opened up my marriage to. And usually this is what people do when they cheat. They want their spouse to cheat on them back, so it would give them a reason to feel better in some way. But let me tell you, that's the wrong way to do it. It's the wrong way to go about it, because at the end of the day, you make matters worse.
And even though I knew that option was put forth in front of me, I knew that wasn't the right choice.
Yeah.
That's not the way that we try to rebuild a marriage. If you want to stay in a marriage that's still on a downfall and just ride it out downhill, that's up to you if you want to make that choice. But I was not about to make that same choice if I know I also have another option of getting back in the face of God, praying for my marriage, praying for my wife, and trying to do the things and correct the wrongs that we had that led us into that position.
Time says, my pops always said, don't borrow money from any woman or your mother. He said, please don't ever move in with a woman either. Yeah, those are bad ideas. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm not, it's just something you just shouldn't do. It's just something you shouldn't do. Now, let's look at this. Let's look at this video. Let's really break this down, because I have an interesting take on this, right? And I'm gonna just be honest. I get what they're saying. I do get what they're saying. I don't know. So let's talk about this.
So after I cheated on my husband, I gave him a hall pass. But here's the reason why I did that. Is because I didn't want to take the responsibility of getting rid of all demons that I opened up my marriage to. And usually.
So first, what I want to look at is that part right there, because that's something that people really don't actually take into account, right? Everybody's always so fixated on get back, right? Angel says, sorry about that. I'll get back to that. Angel says, sorry, yeah, comments get priorities, guys. I was married, but it's called conjoining. I'm better off being self. That's a matter of perspective. I mean, I don't really know any details. So, but yeah, I get what you're saying. I get it. I get it. Yeah, I mean, no, I get it. I get it, definitely. But like I was saying though, people don't really understand like all like the spiritual and emotional stuff that goes on when you deal with multiple people. And um um yeah, it's just people don't understand because like everybody like you because the first reaction would be, you know what I mean, well, okay, I'm gonna get my get back. And we see that all the time. Get back, get back, get back, get back. But people don't really understand when you married it's different and you that's what you doing. When you commit adultery, like or when you fornicate outside of your marriage, you know what I mean? You are literally opening up your marriage to something that is to foreign entities, and that's the truth. It's no longer y'all marriage. It's y'all marriage and the people that's connected to y'all. So, yeah, I mean, I get what they're saying. Yeah, I get what they're saying. Tom says if you seen that happening to your daughter, it wouldn't have been a pretty sight. Real talk. Because of the love for your daughter, dads don't play when it comes to their daughters. Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's true. That's true. That's absolutely true. Angel, I respect that. Marriage isn't for everybody. Real talk. That's also valid. That's valid. That's definitely valid. But yeah, I mean, people just need to think about that. Like, instead of worrying about get back, maybe get back is not your priority. Either leave or try to work it out. I mean, it's just my opinion.
This is what people do when they cheat. They want.
I'ma leave though. I'm not tolerating it.
Their spouse to cheat on them back, so it would give them a reason to feel better in some way. But let me tell you, that's the wrong way to do it. It's the wrong way to go about it because at the end of the day, you make matters worse.
And even though I knew that option was put forth in front of me,
I think that it was real funny how they got this video of her sitting on his lap and she's just sitting there. When I cheated on my husband and it was just all this, and he just got to sit there and just be cool and just co-sign this message. I wonder whose idea this video was. I really do.
I knew that wasn't the right choice.
Yeah.
That's not the way that we try to rebuild a marriage. If you want to stay in a marriage that's still on a downfall and just ride it out downhill, that's up to you if you want to make that choice.
Let me find out she doing him like Jada did Will Smith on the Red Table Talk.
I was not about to make that same choice if I know I also have another option of getting back in the face of God, praying for my marriage, praying for my wife, and trying to do the things and correct the wrongs that we had that led us into that position.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't disagree with the message. I don't disagree with the message. And the reason I don't disagree with the message is because, like I said, when you married, the circumstances are a little different. When you married, the circumstances are a little different. That's why when I'll use a recent example that Fannie Willis, Nathan Wade and his wife, and how Nathan Wade is still married. You know, I believe that because the story is that his wife, the story is that his wife cheated on him or had an affair with a friend of his. And basically, there are people that believe that gave him a hall pass in order to basically say, you know what, okay, well, the marriage is over then, let's just cheat, just hook up with other women now. And I don't believe that. I don't agree with that because I believe that marriage is something sacred, and when the marriage is on, it's on, and when it's off, it's off. So that means that if you're not gonna be together, then separate, get divorced, and just let that be that. But everybody's so focused on get back. And that's the thing. It's like, it's bigger than that. And that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. It's really just my opinion. I think that marriage is not, it's not nothing to play with, and you opening yourself up to a lot. That's just my opinion, though. Yeah, that's just my opinion. But hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
Não é só na vida que a vida não é na janela que se olha. Há uma linha clara perto da saída. Fecha os olhos e você vai ver. Só aqui que sol ilumina coisas do além que vão além. Quando de repente é coincidência, nem precisa se esforçar pra crer. Você mostrou o caminho pra eu andar. Eu disse é pelo mar que eu vou nadar. Não é só na vida que a vida não é na janela que se olha. Há uma linha clara perto da saída. Fecha os olhos e você vai ver. Não é só aqui que o sol ilumina coisas do além que vão além. Quando de repente é coincidência, nem precisa se esforçar pra querer. Apagaram as luzes pra eu ver.
just met you, but you look. Oh girl, you blow my mind. I know what I would like to do, but you just keep on talking. I see your dog needs walking. Your folk drive you insane. I know, yeah, that's true. Of course, you ain't the one to blame. Keep on talking to me. You keep on telling me your dreams. You keep on talking to me. But I just wanna see you move. Yeah, I just wanna see you move. I just wanna see you move. Yeah, I just wanna see you move. Sure, I like to listen. It's not like I don't wanna know. It's just that you've been talking to me 3 nights in a row. I think it's time to let go. Forget the past, just lose control. Cause life's too short for yapping. Come on and dance, come give me soul. You keep on talking to me. You keep on talking to me. You keep on talking. You keep on talking to me. You keep on telling me your dreams. Talking to me. You keep on talking, but I just wanna see you move. I just wanna see you move. I just wanna see you move. I just wanna see you move.
what's going on, guys? Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Okay, so we got some comments here. Angel says, "Oh, my friend had gotten married twice. They both cheated on him with his dad. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Who? Yeah, I'm not rocking with my old man. Like, no, that's not cool. I feel like the dad is more messed up than they are, in my opinion. Why would you do that to your son? Like, that's messed up. That's really messed up. They both cheated on. I mean, Jesus Christ. Why was this man letting his dad rears up his women like that? That's not cool. Why did his dad think that it was okay to rears up these women like that? That's not cool. Why do these women think it's okay to hook up with somebody with their husband's dad? That's not cool. What is with these people thinking it's okay to hook up with their in-laws? That's not cool. That's weird. That's messed up. Angel said she stopped dating him because he was still in love. Oh man, yeah, it'd be like that. Definitely be like that. My husband told me his wife cheated on him. He was married 4 times. I was the last wife. Jesus. Yeah, I don't know if I could do it 4 times. Jesus. Maybe 2. Maybe 2, but I couldn't imagine going through it twice. That's just me though. I mean, there's some people, they've been married 4 or 5 times, and you know what I mean, and counting. You know what I mean? I just couldn't do it. I couldn't go on 4 times. I don't need a wife that bad. I can't get it right after the. I really couldn't imagine going after after getting it wrong 1 time. You know what I mean? But if I can't get it right the 2nd time, then yeah, I just hang it up. Excuse me. But yeah, so let's see. Let's see, because I'm going on 2 hours and I could end it. Yeah, yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just end it. You know, I enjoyed kicking it with y'all. It was a cool stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Those of y'all that, you know, are in there. I mean, feel free to always let me know what y'all think. I really appreciate when you guys comment and let me know. You know what I mean? Because it really does help the show, you know, move forward. I appreciate it. And I really enjoy engaging with you guys. Yeah, I mean, depending on how the day goes, I might stream later. But yeah, yeah, I'm not gonna hold you guys. But so I'm J Red Unfiltered. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you, and signing out.